Secret Garden. Have you ever seen a daddy so worried outside the bathroom while his baby daughter is having a bath herself inside? Like this. In the last episode, Weizhi and her new family went to the supermarket together. There, Zebai received a mysterious phone call, which seemed to be the big bad boss behind Zebai's ruined reputation. It also threatened him and even Weizhi's safety. Daddy, what is wrong? Weizhi pulled the corner of Zebai's jacket and asked. Zebai directly hung up the phone and put it away. Nothing. Ready to go? Let's go home. Okay. Back at home, it is already deep in the night. Time to go to bed. Zebai realized another important issue and asked Weizhi, "Can you wash yourself?" Before Weizhi could apply, Youning jumped out to volunteer happily. Weizhi, of course, cannot stand that, shouted, "Bad brother, that is naughty!" Zebai picked up confused Youning and shouted furiously, "Youning Li, into the punishment corner! Stand there for an hour." He saw Jianshen and Yanzheng behind, added, "You too, do it for half an hour." What? Why us as well? Yanzheng could not believe his ears. Talking back, an extra hour for you then. These stinky boys, I really should have sent them away, Zebai Li thought to himself, and walked away with Weizhi in his arms, leaving the boys depressed. Weizhi insisted on going inside the bathroom alone. Seeing Zebai Li still standing outside, she said, "Daddy, I can wash myself. No peeping, okay?" Zebai let her get on with it, but he still worried whether she could handle it at her age. He even put his ear on the door and listened. Hearing that everything sounds normal inside, he still took a chair and waited right at the door. Weizhi finished and surprisingly found out Zebai was still at the door. "Daddy, why you are still here?" Zebai saw Weizhi did wash herself very well, regardless of her age. He suddenly felt sorry for her. Immediately, he took her into his arms and asked, "Did you always wash yourself at home before?" Weizhi answered, "I'm already a big girl. I don't need help." Zebai even teared up, thinking Weizhi able to do this is all because she was not well looked after. He hugged her even tighter. But inside this 3-year-old little body, Weizhi is an adult soul. She would rather do it herself than let anyone see her naked. Zebai wanted to cherish this baby girl even more. He insisted on drying Weizhi's hair. But thinking about his situation right now, he was also not sure whether it was a good idea to keep her around. Eventually, he decided to tell Weizhi, "Weizhi, let me be honest with you. Daddy is not with a lot of money right now. I am also surrounded by many dangers. Will you be afraid to stay with me?" "Is it there are bad people who are going to hurt Daddy?" Weizhi looked up. Zebai Li felt sorry for bringing trouble to Weizhi. He looked away, daring not to look at her innocent eyes. "Yeah, no wonder with such strong air of luck. My daddy turned out to be quite unlucky recently. It is all because of someone behind. Thinking of that, Wei Zhi suddenly pulled Zebai close by the shirt, cuddled him, and put a kiss on his cheek. I'm not afraid. I believe in you, Daddy. I know you will protect me. After seeing Zebai is really trying to be a good daddy, she was also moved. She knew Zebai Li is actually not as cold-hearted as he looks. Although shocked by Wei Zhi's reaction, Zebai Li felt warm inside, and it seemed he even got all his confidence back straight away. Yes, Daddy will protect you. He put a hand on Wei Zhi and said. After putting Wei Zhi into bed, Zebai thought to himself, Cheng Angu, you can threaten me, but if you dare to think about harming my daughter, I will make you regret it. He took out the phone and dialed a number. The voice on the other side was very surprised that he was calling so late. But Zebai Li only calmly told her to come to his house tomorrow. Next morning, Wei Zhi woke up like a princess. Her loyal servants were already waiting in front of her bed. Jian Shen was checking online how to do a girl's hair. Yan Zheng was putting toothpaste on her toothbrush, ready to serve. You Ning also got the milk ready. Wei Zhi could not believe her eyes. Wow, this is even more served than an emperor. You Ning handed over the milk, saying, Little sister, drink the milk. I tried it. It's not too hot. Wei Zhi refused. I did not brush teeth yet. No food before that. Hearing that, Yan Zheng was ready to serve. But Wei Zhi got off the bed and tried to escape. Yan Zheng frowned. Where are you going? I have to brush your teeth for you. If you dare to chase me away, I will pull out your teeth and live with them. No matter how much Wei Zhi resisted, these three could not let her go. Eventually, she surrendered and just let these children pamper her. Finally, it was over. Just out of her room, she saw a stranger woman talking with Daddy downstairs. A guest, she thought. But noticing that their conversation was so informative, she stopped and listened. That Gu, CEO of Xinhai Entertainment, bought your previous manager and got him to sign a dodgy contract behind you, escaped the tax, and ran away with the money. He is really determined to screw you by blaming all that on you. Now you have to be responsible for all the trouble. If the situation remains like this, if that manager cannot be found, then you will have to be taking it forever. So, who is still willing to cooperate with me? Zebai asked. Do you want to hear the truth? No one. All the ads cancelled. Films stopped. That commercial activity even just cancelled your flight immediately. But they did not ask for liquidated damages because of years of cooperation before. What about variety shows? Didn't you say there is some sort of variety show that is popular recently? The woman did not expect Zebai would ever mention a variety show himself. My actor Qin Li, You never go to variety shows. Didn't you look down on them, thinking they are too fake? You also announced not long ago that you will never go to variety shows, so that all the popular ones never send any invitation to you. But then she had a thought and said, although there is a not very famous relationship reality show, which keeps sending you invitation emails all the time. She looked at him carefully. What is it? Don't tell me you are interested. My little Lord Li, please do not give up on yourself like this. Give me some time. I will definitely get you back on stage again. She carried on. Didn't you say that you already got enough to pay it all back? Why are you still short of money? How much do you need? I can lend you. Zebai answered firmly. I have to earn this money myself. I have to raise my daughter. This was such a shock for the woman that she even spilled the tea in her hands. She could not remain calm hearing that. Daughter? Are you joking with me? Where did you get a daughter? Why, I didn't know. But a little sweet voice interrupted their conversation. Daddy! Wei Zhi ran down and jumped in Zebai's arms with a big smile. Morning! Did you dream of me last night? That is the content of episode 3 from the manhua. The boss is 3.5 years old. The author of this story is Beidaozhiyao. Now we know from their conversation earlier, it was the CEO Gu of Xinhai Entertainment who set Zebai up. But Zebai's career is severely ruined already. Can he still get back to success? Thank you for your watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel, Secret Garden, if you want more stories like this. See you soon.